Now let's continue working on the banner page. So here, this should be a pagination, but for now let's make it a banner page. So I'm just going to the rows. So here, so let's add the container class and another row. Then this one, it's called MD8 and 4. So here let's have a row, and then should be inside the MD4, and then here another row, same size, MD12. Let's just put it inside, and then here let's set the image. So this is the image. So these are the images, and here is the banner image. So I just created the images folder. So here we're going to link that one using the image attribute or element. The same thing with this one. And then also the other one. So now as you can see, they are shown in our page. So let's add a style. Let's make the width to 100%. And then here, let's add an ID. So page banner, and then let's add a margin. Next is so the images. Let's add 100%. Here let's add a class, or just put it inside. Let's make it clickable. Let's put them inside an anchor tag, and then here let's add an ID page banner image, or that is a class, and a width of 100%. Should be an image. Yeah. Next is let's add the padding. So also here let's put it inside an anchor tag. Remove this. Fresh. So here we are going to add both padding on fresh. So for this one, let's set maybe height of this image. See here. For page banner row, let's remove the padding and then let's set the custom height for this 100%. So this is looking good. Let's just try to do inside the page banner class. Let's try to set the height here of 100%. And for this, let's remove that one. So it's looking good now. So next is we are going to see, I think it looks good already. So for the banner image, we'll set the height to 100%. And the padding, it suggests the padding set to see here why there is a large margin between the two images. Let's just fix that one later. But yeah, fresh. So now let's move to the categories section. Then here let's add a new, this one, let's add it inside the page banner container, and then below we'll add our new container, an ID for categories. So let's click categories, page categories. So here we'll add a row, or yeah, let's put it header page, header of the category widget or page. Let's call it categories, and then below are the different categories. So here let's try MD1. Then we'll put it inside the anchor tag so it's become clickable. So let's set the image. So I have already sliced them, so it's design 12. Then let's add the description of the category, and here let's add a style to this. So for the image, let's set the width to 100%, then the text font size 11, and move the underline, so the underline should be on the href. And then set maybe 12px. Let's just find the color of this. So let's just use this color wheel and grab the color. So 15 or 13. Let's try to add here the class name, and then now I can start copy and paste the style. So for the image 100%, and then last is for the span. Going to just copy paste this one. It's fresh, now looking good. Let's try display black and then align them centered. Fresh, and then here let's try the two sides. So doesn't look good. I think one is enough. So I'm just going to just copy and paste this one, and then here I'm just going to update the images. So here it's fresh. Let's just try two. Yeah, one is enough. Looks good. So let's just going to update this one. So just duplicate and then update the images. So copy, I'll change it to 2, see if it looks good. So just paste this, and then I'll just update the images. So let me update the file name for the images. So here, as you can see, it is now looking good, and I am using MD1 instead of MD2. So here we have a nice category section of the home page. So let's just add the margin, and then for the categories we can add the border, and let's add the padding, and then let's set the font size to 22px, and then the color, let's transform it first to uppercase, and set the border color to that one, and the text color would be, see here, that one. So margin top 24px. So let's add the animation for this one. So once we hover on these images, let's add a border. Yeah, so let's just copy this and then add the style for the page group header. Copy and paste, and then category image, hover. So once we hover, let's add the border. So if once we hover, as you can see there's a nice border on this section, or the category section. So let's add a padding or margin between the categories. So let's just copy this one, then refresh. So now it's looking good. So next section is, let's work on the flash deals section. So same thing, let's add a header or a container for the page flash deal section. So this section, it's called it page flash deals. So here let's just copy the header and the label, and then for, let's call it flash deals, and then let's add the timer for this one. So hour, minutes, and second. So in this video I'm not going to add the functionality for the timer. So let's add the margin bottom, then next is, let's see what we can do here. So these are the images, and I have already sliced them from this image. So let's add here a row, and let's add MD2 column. Same thing, where let's make it clickable, and then the images, just grab them, flash design L3 JPEG fresh, search the image, then let's add the price, and then here let's add the class for this one, page plus the container, and then the image, so here align the center, then font size to 20px, and set the margin tab to 20px or 10px. Set the font weight to bold, and now let's add it to the style, copy, and then paste first, and then let's set the color to orange, and this color, let's refresh, and then here we can, for the container, let's remove the text decoration. So it's now looking good. So let's try this other images. I'm just going to paste and then change the price, and then change the image. So let's refresh, then so for the other one, flash design 12, not sure why it is not showing. So actually see here, something's wrong. So actually it's flash design should be double L. And now it is looking great.